屏都快合下去了。睡觉呢，睡不太好，睡睡醒醒的。不用，应该就普通的感冒。
Let us confer, my friend.
I have no idea where in orbit. Indubitably, I knew I... You've never been to the library? Incantus eruditum, abyssal sea, hear my call. Find the secrets beneath this scroll. The rune form is complete. Follow where it leads. Aha! The book we need is in that pile. There, the tome show has the text. Get after it. The chase is on. Excellent work. Ha! That. Here's the ritual to summon Tem. Let me mark your map. Seekers tend the flora of the region. Their talons often... I'll procure that, worry not. Don't want you to think I've taken... The tone dust should be found in this... Well, I should hope so. Oh, here and there. I'm no youngster, I'll...
Do be careful. Don't rush about and scatter the dust.
The moon of Massa. The only sweet oblivion is snared within the ruins of my dark love.
Ugh, such drivel in some of these old spells.
What might you make with that?
也排一个队，地下城。 他要的是什么？我的价值没有错。福克瑞斯领地。
Stranger, you have called.
Trample them all!
Offer your throat to the Huntsfather!
哎，不是，这是什么意思啊？就直接跑是吧？怪都不打。哎，不是，真的怪都不打。被秒了。伤害有点高啊。
All creeds will fall!
The east and north gates won't hold much longer. I will lead our people to safety. Bide your time.
Ours for the taking!
领怪下去领太多了呀！不清怪直接一路跑。全挂。地方都跑错了。
in your hole, Nord swine!
Von Persianon!
So easily.
主要体力值不够用了。
Protect these people. But the Draga must be cleansed before they claim any more lives.
Sure spawns. More spirits. Cleanse those corpses before any more Draga block our escape.
Your vengeance.
Let them come! Unholy curse! I left this world long ago.
真狗。 他直接秒了。哦，盔甲是坏的。哎，我的大招被断掉了。
I'm sure you did all you. This was not your fight. My father, your Skiromor, is dead. But Valkyrie. 要打3个。
Begone! My pink line is my own.
Your life is mine.
Did you hear? Never mind. Ah, my new collaborator. Good to see you again. Peerless work. Let's just so. With any luck, this Tim can tell us. We light the flames to summon Tem, the omen of destiny. Come before us.
Ask your questions, make your offerings.
We offer the dust of an ancient spell. I seek the location of my former colleague, Martina Abor.
Tem's eyes have seen you, Asander Alcibiades. You search for one who does not wish to be found.
Recalcitrant, are we? We offer the talon of a seeker. I need Martina to correct an error. Where are they?
You tamper with fate, mortal. Tim sees a darkness approaching, one you have
篡改命运。
Daedra, I have called, and you must answer. With Icor as payment, I command you. Where can I find Martina Abor?
I shall answer, but not to you, Arcanist. Tim will speak with the one who made the offerings.
The audacity of that creature.
Tim sees you, chosen proxy of the Great Eye. Adventures, triumphs that have happened. The choices of Azander Alcibiades hang heavy about him, reeking from stains on his hands and his soul. Also, he speaks with a distinct lack of respect for Tem, the omen of destiny. Martina Abor, Arcanist of the Abyssal Sea and Illuminatus of the Threads of Fate, retreated to their sanctum 920 days ago. Seek them within the subrealm known as the Arcanist you travel with sought to view the paths unwalked, but failed to see where those paths led. In his youth. Questions asked and answered. Farewell, mortals.
All things being equal, that went rather. The Underweave is a... Am I? No. We were excellent collaborators. Together we gathered power from across the Daedric realm. Yes, of that...
For something to attack, or something to protect.
Not to belabor the obvious, but the Fate Weaver key...
直接从这边走。
Gadna exavija.
Another fight?
pay much far. It is done.
This must be it. Knock, knock, Martina.
来了，
All right, let's get my fix of training.
出事了。
Damn it, Martina. Dead. I had hoped. Why must the most brilliant among us fall to curiosity's blade? Take a look around, if you don't mind. I need a moment. No idea what that concoction is. Curious.
The comfort of a fire, as true in your time as much as in mine.
嘲笑。
Martina was a zealous note-taker. That may be helpful to our inquiry. Perhaps you, Come. Let's talk. I, wish I could say this was the first time I found an old friend dead. But I cannot. From the spell lattice surrounding... Martina says here she could somehow scry for the fates frayed from her timeline. Yes, I believe so. I have some thoughts that need to... I'll see you back at Cypher's Midden, my... Research, of course. Oh. I hope I can honor Martina's memory somehow. I'll see you back at Cypher's Midden.
Rubber.
Welcome. Martina's research lives on. It's time to put my failure... Observe this thaumaturgical quadrant. Gripping the key, activate each of the beacons. That must be Fathom's Drift. Superlative! The drift is in the far north of the region. I'll meet you there.
事情还挺多的。
away, you pestering phantom. You're here. It's so pleasant to work with someone so prompt and cunning. Blast these frayed fates. Let's get in there and turn theory into practice, eh? Smooth these things back into the... First, we enter the drift and find the darn thing. The Fate Weaver... We use the Fate Weaver key. Into the drift! Huzzah!
嗯，有人开过了。没显示地点。
The Fate Weaver key will be our guide. It should make visible the threads that bind me to the nearby great fate. There, a thread. Untie it, and we'll follow the thread to the next, and the next. Ah! Martina's work. My research is working. Smashing. Onward and upward, as always. Ah!
Varsinra.
That thread was woven past that door. Up the ramp. I think I see something. Look there! This distortion is a frayed fate. Let's pull this situation into focus.
Walk the deck, Azander. Stop lollygagging, Azander. I'm tired of all this.
What? A sailor? How odd. I haven't wanted to be a sailor since I was a child.
Bilge rats and stale bread. I'll never make it to first mate. Such potential. Stronger now.
Twitching tentacles, what is that?
这被吸收了。
Grow stronger.
Use the key. These rune forms should banish that thing.
We will not be undone.
It worked! I wasn't sure it would. What we just witnessed. Distressing, horrid. Of course, yeah, just processing. Tem, it seems, was telling the truth. Afraid fate has grown in strength somehow. Allow me to take back the Fate Weaver key. I'll need to consider this new information. Incredible. Somehow, my experiment seems to have created a new, previously unseen mystic phenomenon. One frayed fate consumed the other by means... Yes! I mean, would I prefer this adversary enjoy a strenuous argument over a pot of tea? Without a doubt. But you, indubitably. And mark me well, this discovery would not have been possible without your insights and abettance. We make a superlative research duo, you and I. I haven't had a competent cohort in some time. I must. Together, my new cohort. Together, cohort, we will accomplish stupendous things.
Please, Han. They're not just flowers. They're...
Surely a man of your talents can grow more. Now, move. Others wait in need of my... Your face isn't familiar to me, but I'd know that. Raynilla Treveri. Really? I may know something about her. All right, don't get so touchy, Fla. Raynilla was through recently. I can tell you what I know, but not without a favor in return. Are they really? Well, aren't you a clever one? Since you've made yourself useful, I'll tell you that she keeps a room in town. I'll mark it on your map. Careful. If you have further business with me... Oh, this. I got too chummy with a certain Argonian associate of mine. All I did was put a hand on his shoulder to get his... Can't say I blame him. I've attacked people for far less. No, just thank him. This scar...
Thank you for speaking with Risandro. This one must ensure the esteemed Folso Clera and Fania also receive funeral.
Hey, told you I'd find you. Raynilla was here, hmm? Looks like debt collection notices. Not helpful to us. Ugh, rot meth. Makes me wish I was born without nostrils. Can't understand how anyone drinks the stuff. Is this Duredrian's place? Let me see that letter. So, Raynilla came by, pestering this Duredrian for help. Why? Great. Well, maybe they patched things up and Duredrian went to go help her. Though that doesn't explain why she'd leave behind a note that says exactly where she's gone. Maybe. My job broker told me to track down Raynilla. I woke up a few years back in the middle of... Great. If all goes well. I already told you most everything I know. I came to in Valenwood, middle of nowhere, blood. Well, I was in the middle of the forest. Meet you there. And don't go blundering.
mine for your deep pockets.
Hey, I scouted ahead. That campsite is crawling with the mercenaries that attacked me. Seems like they're searching or waiting for something. But that got me thinking. I thought about that on the way over, too. If Raynilla could afford to hire mercenaries, she wouldn't be dead. That campsite is the only lead we have on finding Raynilla. If we can get there, maybe we can find something to keep us on her trail. I'm not used to looking out for others. Can you handle yourself if we run in?
A blessed bounty for potion making.
This one was dead when we got here, right? Check around. Maybe we'll find something useful.
没有名字。
Wait. Those lanterns. This is Raynilla's signal? Look, someone left a trail. Crouch down and you'll see it. From the tracks, it looks like two fleeing, two in pursuit. They couldn't have gone too far. Looks like Raynilla and one other got away, got rid of her tail, and managed to hide her prints from here with
改革者
magic.
来信。雇佣兵。
Well, if Deredrian came here to help Raynilla, it doesn't seem like she did a very good job. And no other sign of... Right. She threw in with the reformer who told her to prioritize my capture over Raynilla's? What? And he's the one who hired me without knowing it? This is the last time... No, but we can piece it together. The fence, moving specialty items, the two lamps... I don't want to think about that right now. I'll meet you there. I just need a minute.
A useful find.
See that? Two lanterns. That's got to be Levi.
Sharp as night. By Azura, after all these years, is it really you?
I was afraid you'd say something like that.
I don't know you, and I've never met Sharp. But the way my Raynilla spoke of him, I'd recognize him anywhere. Are you one of her connections?
The reformer uses experimental magic on his slaves.
奴隶。
Raynilla didn't understand the process, and when she excised it from Sharp to free him, it tore something from him.
我让他自由，但是有些东西也给剥离。
Raynilla never forgave herself for what happened. She put herself on assignment. She's freeing another from the reformer. I haven't heard from her, but that's how these things often go. What? Deredrian? No, Raynilla needed her help to find the smuggler's tunnels in Gore. You two go on ahead. I need to gather Raynilla. I can spare a moment. Sharp, Raynilla would say that you're under no obligation to help. But please.
I'm on my way. Where are the smugglers' tunnels you mentioned?
I think there's a secret entrance in the southwest tunnel. I'll follow shortly. Please, hurry.
在打。我谁呀？那么高伤害？他也没有给什么好东西。
You're here after all. I was about to reel in this piece of my past without... This is far beyond what I hired you for, isn't it? Maybe you're like me and you never pass up a payday. But I probably wouldn't even have stopped to help someone like me in the first place. Gorn is packed to the brim with mad wizards. Doesn't make it too different from the rest of the peninsula.
往左边走。哎，这边怪都被打掉了。
May May your bones serve better. Evil never sleeps of its own accord.
I won't let you take her back.
They got her corner. Hey, Fetcher, looking for me?
Help her, please.
太阳法师故事。
Raynilla went through that door. He looked hurt. Bad.
Sharp, please. Help her.
Kaj Kujay?
What are you doing
开
here?
库杰，
What did you just call me?
Raynilla, I'm here. You're Sharp's friend? I had feared. Too late for me. Deredrian and those mercenaries made sure I didn't have time. There's so much I could have done.
Raynilla, stay with me, love. Please.
Raynilla. She can't be gone. She fought so hard to protect me. Kaj Kujay. Elder brother. It's what I always called him. Raynilla didn't know how to prop Deeknujay,
他妹
his
妹，
little sister. I don't think we had the same parents, but that was what he called me. He was there from the day I hatched. He always said he would come back for me. I don't know.
We were too late. I thought something might come back to me seeing Raynilla. I don't feel any memories stirring when I look at help her. I'm a mercenary. I don't know how to look out for someone. He's more than after me. He's obsessed with me. But that, going after the Reformer, is a different...
You okay? Raynilla got you this far. I'll take you the rest of the way.
上个厕所。
Have need of a...
Unburden your...
after every... Sometimes.
阿凯。
Thinking of
I will stay close to you, Tamit. I do not wish to lose my way.
Somerset requires your services. Friend,
这还差一点。哦，新材数量很多了，我缺的是这一个。
So much.
Rivagero Oko Ta. Oru Rekuta.
None of us is getting... chunk has 3 landings within it. The topmost one takes you to the king's throne. The climb is worth it, I assure you.
任务就在这边。先放这，我先去吃饭了。
As you may have encountered, all throughout Valenwood live the Spinners, the most faithful devotees of Ifrit, our most important god.
How would this one know a spinner apart from other Bosmir? Not to sound rude, but this one has trouble telling elves apart.
There are 3 around you now. Look for the Bosmor sitting in scenic places, but they will not move without being moved. All that spinners should ever do is tell stories, according to Ifrit. Additionally, Eldenroot has many of its labor facilities, homes, and other elements of the community suspended within the Elden Tree's branches. Isn't that exciting?
On the branches? Is that safe? Is it easy to stumble off of these areas?
Well, yes. That's why you must watch your step while on the platforms. As you may have encountered, all throughout Valenwood live the Spinners, the most faithful devotees of Ifrit, our most important god.
How would this one know a spinner apart from other Bosmir? Not to sound rude, but this one has trouble telling elves apart.
There are 3 around you now. Look for the Bosmor sitting in scenic places, but they will not move without being moved. All that spinners should ever do is tell stories, according to Ifrit. Additionally, Eldenroot has many of its labor facilities, homes, and other elements of the community suspended within the Elden Tree's branches. Isn't that exciting?
On the branches? Is that safe? Is it easy to stumble off of these areas?
Well, yes. That's why you must watch your step while on the platforms. As you may have encountered, all throughout Valenwood live the Spinners, the most faithful devotees of Ifrit, our most important god.
How would this one know a spinner apart from other Bosmir? Not to sound rude, but this one has trouble telling elves apart.
There are 3 around you now. Look for the Bosmor sitting in scenic places, but they will not move without being moved. All that spinners should ever do is tell stories, according to Ifrit. Now, as I'm sure you've all noticed, the Elden Tree is impressively tall. Equally impressive is that King Cormoran Aradon's throne lies in the tallest branches of the tree.
Excuse me, is it really at the top? If so, how would one get up there to meet with him?
A chunk has 3 landings within it. The topmost one takes you to the king's throne. The climb is worth it, I assure you. As you may have encountered, all throughout Valenwood live the Spinners, the most faithful devotees of Ifrit, our most important god.
How would this one know a spinner apart from other Bosmir? Not to sound rude, but this one has trouble telling elves apart.
There are 3 around you now. Look for the Bosmor sitting in scenic places, but they will not move without being moved. All that spinners should ever do is tell stories, according to Ifrit. Of course, Eldenroot has a significant presence of both the fighters and the mages' guilds. We have sizable halls for both within the tree.
Within the tree? How would one find them? The tree is so large.
They're easy to find. The trunk has 3 landings within it, and the middle landing, the one with the shrine, will have passageways to both guild halls. Additionally, Eldenroot has many of its labor facilities, homes, and other elements of the community suspended within the Elden Tree's branches. Isn't that exciting?
On the branches? Is that safe? Is it easy to stumble off of these areas?
Well, yes. That's why you must watch your step while on the platforms. As you may have encountered, all throughout Valenwood live the Spinners, the most faithful devotees of Ifrit, our most important god.
How would this one know a spinner apart from other Bosmir? Not to sound rude, but this one has trouble telling elves apart.
There are three around you now. Look for the Bosmor sitting in scenic places, where they will not move without being moved. All that Spinner should ever do is tell stories, according to Ifrit. Now, as I'm sure you've all noticed, the Elden Tree is impressively tall. Equally impressive is that King Cormoran Aradon's throne lies in the tallest branches of the tree.
Excuse me, is it really at the top? If so, how would one get up there to meet with him?
A trunk has 3 landings within it. The topmost one takes you to the king's throne. The climb is worth it, I assure you. Additionally, Eldenroot has many of its labor facilities, homes, and other elements of the community suspended within the Elden Tree's branches. Isn't that exciting?
On the branches? Is that safe? Is it easy to stumble off of these areas?
Well, yes. That's why you must watch your step while on the platforms. Now, as I'm sure you've all noticed, the Elden Tree is impressively tall. Equally impressive is that King Cormoran Aradon's throne lies in the tallest branches of the tree.
Excuse me, is it really at the top? If so, how would one get up there to meet with him?
A trunk has 3 landings within it. The topmost one takes you to the king's throne. The climb is worth it, I assure you. As you may have encountered, all throughout Valenwood live the Spinners, the most faithful devotees of Ifrit, our most important god.
How would this one know a spinner apart from other Bosmir? Not to sound rude, but this one has trouble telling elves apart.
There are 3 around you now. Look for the Bosmor sitting in scenic places, where they will not move without being moved. All that Spinner should ever do is tell stories, according to Ifrit. As you may have encountered, all throughout Valenwood live the Spinners, the most faithful devotees of Ifrit, our most important god.
How would this one know a spinner apart from other Bosmir? Not to sound rude, but this one has trouble telling elves apart.
There are 3 around you now. Look for the Bosmor sitting in scenic places, where they will not move without being moved. All that Spinner should ever do is tell stories, according to Ifrit. Now, as I'm sure you've all noticed, the Elden Tree is impressively tall. Equally impressive is that King Cormoran Aradon's throne lies in the tallest branches of the tree.
Excuse me, is it really at the top? If so, how would one get up there to meet with him?
A trunk has 3 landings within it. The topmost one takes you to the king's throne. The climb is worth it, I assure you. Of course, Eldenroot has a significant presence of both the fighters fighters and the mages' guilds. We have sizable halls for both within the tree.
Within the tree? How would one find them? The tree is so large.
They're easy to find. The trunk has 3 landings within it, and the middle landing, the one with the shrine, will have passageways to both guild halls. Additionally, Eldenroot has many of its labor facilities, homes, and other elements of the community suspended within the Elden Tree's branches. Isn't that exciting?
On the branches? Is that safe? Is it easy to stumble off of these areas?
Well, yes. That's why you must watch your step while on the platforms. Now, as I'm sure you've all noticed, the Elden Tree is impressively tall. Equally impressive is that King Cormoran Aradon's throne lies in the tallest branches of the tree.
Excuse me, is it really at the top? If so, how would one get up there to meet with him?
The trunk has 3 landings within it. The topmost one takes you to the king's throne. The climb is worth it, I assure you. Of course, Eldenroot has a significant presence of both the fighters and the mages' guilds. We have sizable halls for both within the tree.
Within the tree? How would one find them? The tree is so large.
They're easy to find. The trunk has 3 landings within it, and the middle landing, the one with the shrine, will have passageways to both guild halls. Now, as I'm sure you've all noticed, the Elden Tree is impressively tall. Equally impressive is that King Cormoran Aradon's throne lies in the tallest branches of the tree.
Excuse me, is it really at the top? If so, how would one get up there to meet with him?
A trunk has 3 landings within it. The topmost one takes you to the king's throne. The climb is worth it, I assure you. As you may have encountered, all throughout Valenwood live the Spinners, the most faithful devotees of Ifrit, our most important god.
How would this one know a spinner apart from other Bosmir? Not to sound rude, but this one has trouble telling elves apart.
There are 3 around you now. Look for the Bosmor sitting in scenic places, but they will not move without being moved. All that spinners should ever do is tell stories, according to Ifrit. As you may have encountered, all throughout Valenwood live the Spinners, the most faithful devotees of Ifrit, our most important god.
How would this one know a spinner apart from other Bosmir? Not to sound rude, but this one has trouble telling elves apart.
There are 3 around you now. Look for the Bosmor sitting in scenic places, but they will not move without being moved. All that spinners should ever do is tell stories, according to Ifrit. Now, as I'm sure you've all noticed, the Elden Tree is impressively tall. Equally impressive is that King Cormoran Aradon's throne lies in the tallest branches of the tree.
Excuse me, is it really at the top? If so, how would one get up there to meet with him?
A trunk has 3 landings within it. The topmost one takes you to the king's throne. The climb is worth it, I assure you. Now, as I'm sure you've all noticed, the Elden Tree is impressively tall. Equally impressive is that King Cormoran Aradon's throne lies in the tallest branches of the tree.
Excuse me, is it really at the top? If so, how would one get up there to meet with him?
A chunk has 3 landings within it. The topmost one takes you to the king's throne. The climb is worth it, I assure you. Of course, Eldenroot has a significant presence of both the fighters and the mages' guilds. We have sizable halls for both within the tree.
Within the tree? How would one find them? The tree is so large.
They're easy to find. The trunk has 3 landings within it, and the middle landing, the one with the shrine, will have passageways to both guild halls. Now, as I'm sure you've all noticed, the Elden Tree is impressively tall. Equally impressive is that King Cormoran Aradon's throne lies in the tallest branches of the tree.
Excuse me, is it really at the top? If so, how would one get up there to meet with him?
A trunk has 3 landings within it. The topmost one takes you to the king's throne. The climb is worth it, I assure you. As you may have encountered, all throughout Valenwood live the Spinners, the most faithful devotees of Everett, our most important god.
How would this one know a spinner apart from other Bosmir? Not to sound rude, but this one has trouble telling elves apart.
There are 3 around you now. Look for the balls in scenic places, but they will not move without being moved. All that spinners should ever do is tell stories, according to Ithra. As you may have encountered, all throughout Valenwood live the Spinners, the most faithful devotees of Ithra, our most important god.
How would this one know a spinner apart from other Bosmir? Not to sound rude, but this one has trouble telling elves apart.
There are 3 around you now. Look for the Bosmor sitting in scenic places, but they will not move without being moved. All that spinners should ever do is tell stories, according to Ithra. Additionally, Eldenroot has many of its labor facilities, homes, and other elements of the community suspended within the Elden Tree's branches. Isn't that exciting?
On the branches? Is that safe? Is it easy to stumble off of these areas?
Well, yes. That's why you must watch your step while on the platforms. Now, as I'm sure you've all noticed, the Elden Tree is impressively tall. Equally impressive is that King Cormoran Aradon's throne lies in the tallest branches of the tree.
Excuse me, is it really at the top? If so, how would one get up there to meet with him?
A trunk has 3 landings within it. The topmost one takes you to the king's throne. The climb is worth it, I assure you. As you may have encountered, all throughout Valenwood live the Spinners, the most faithful devotees of Ithra, our most important god.
How would this one know a spinner apart from other Bosmir? Not to sound rude, but this one has trouble telling elves apart.
There are 3 around you now. Look for the Bosmor sitting in scenic places, but they will not move without being moved. All that spinners should ever do is tell stories, according to Ithra. Now, as I'm sure you've all noticed, the Elden Tree is impressively tall. Equally impressive is that King Cormoran Aradon's throne lies in the tallest branches of the tree.
Excuse me, is it really at the top? If so, how would one get up there to meet with him?
A trunk has 3 landings within it. The topmost one takes you to the king's throne. The climb is worth it, I assure you. any of its labor facilities, homes, and other elements of the community suspended within the Elden Tree's branches. Isn't that exciting?
On the branches? Is that safe? Is it easy to stumble off of these areas?
Well, yes. That's why you must watch your step while on the platforms. ends within it, and the middle landing along the shrine will have passageways to both guilds. As you may have encountered, all throughout Valenwood live the Spinners, the most faithful devotees of Ifrit, our most important god.
其实德尔任务还挺多，其实2个地下城，公务之城，这边一个，这里一个。小图，对，它算是小图，但是任务非常密集，东西还是算挺多的。
Thank you for bringing the Echo near. We will need this relic.
Speaking of relics, thieves stole an old staff from the old Swan Pit. I want to know why.
Indeed. How did my unwelcome guests find their way to Bedlam Vale? I am curious.
Good orcs died, little prince. I'm not curious. I'm angry. The comfort of a fire, as true in your time as much as in mine.
Thank you for answering my summons, Quincy. I am afraid our respite has reached its end. We saved Apocrypha from Vermina and Perii. Torvasad seeks to return to the Mythos, the heart of Apocrypha. He intends to Torvasad cannot force his way into a relic forged by Hermaeus Mora. The Echoneer can corporealize distinct foci. When you come to a location associated with because Hermaeus Mora has foreseen that a restored Prince Athelia threatens, Hermaeus Mora cannot see. An Ayleid rune? Interesting. Do you perceive the threads of fate? The threads mark Torvasad's trail. Follow them. I will search the surroundings for any other hidden signs.
There's always more to do.
Well now, perhaps my luck is changing for the better. Why, if it isn't my sister Everly's friend! Good to see you! I'm dealing with a real mystery, almost as convoluted as that Waking Flame affair. I'm tracking a group of troublemakers called the Recollection. I don't suppose you're after them too? They're an elusive lot. Something between a secret society, a mercenary company, and a cult. I caught wind of people disappearing, and I think they're involved. If you're not after the Recollection, why, you dangerous quarry. But you look like you know what you're doing. It's strange that my pursuit of the Recollection and your hunt for Torvasad led us both to these old ruins. I propose we work together. There are more Recollection here. I overheard.
被拉贡是哪位来着？好像是那个翻译的吧。
Cracked acorns. I don't like the look of these statues. Watch your step in here, friend. Look! Is that a door behind the waterfall? The Recollection is here, all right. Be ready to trouble. Let me help. I can assist you.
什么情况？ 这搞什么呀？
Over here, friend. I can assist you.
这个我得录下来。
I know a trick. Let me help.
You will not last.
Over here, friend. I can assist you. I know a trick. Let me help. Over here, friend. I can assist you.
On my voice, break free!
Let me help.
Sir warned us you'd be coming. Though the relic he sought wasn't here, he left me to deal with you. This fight is far from over.
Guess I wasn't as sneaky as I thought. Must be out of practice. Looks like we found the recollection. Or some of it. May I see? Huh. According to the letter, they have something unusual.
was clear. This Suliok vault is no longer safe. We must move the lamp.
But where can we hide the relic? I know a cave to the north. The lamp should be safe there, once we apply the appropriate spell.
Was that a memory from the Merethic era? Never mind that. Who's this high elf?
I am Laramel, little wood elf. I assume from what we saw in that memory that Torvasar did not find what he was looking for.
A strange vision. They were worried about the Aelids, but there haven't been Aelids here in centuries upon centuries. Speaking of... I see. Well, since it looks like the recollection is working for him, I guess I'm looking for Torvasard now too. Nature's luck.
Let us speak, Prox. Curious. There was a relic of Azura here. A lamp. No doubt the mages who removed it feared this place. Hermaeus Mora requires you to make that decision with... I am not sure. Excellent. You should be able to perceive the threads of fate here. Follow them, Proxy.
The Fate Walker arrives just as Old Rishad saw your coming in the time. Old Rishad has seen Old. Visit the nearby shrine. The shrines are here in this courtyard. You stand in the Temple of the Two Moons. This place is just... You stand in the Temple of the... The moon spirits favor you, Fate Walker. Yes. You seek an unraveling fate, yes? This one now realizes that means examining an event from a thing blessed by the...
Main has shown us a new path. This temple is to be raised. So commands Rita Redata.
No, this shrine is under Boethra's protection. Let this
Boethra.
serve as a warning. Why does Boethra want this temple to remain intact, sisters? Do not question the warrior of the east and west, my sisters. Now, back to Dokren.
Interesting. Odrijad is an expert concerning the riddle Thar kicked sand over our beliefs. Manikaji turned away from Boethra, though the fate you fought.
我人现在在哪里啊？我在这里。
Honest merchant, trust this one.
As I expected, our path... Why would Torvason seek out a shrine to Boethia? Wait, up above. Torvasad is here.
Ah, Mora's champions. I expected to run into you eventually. Boethia's blade, abolished, is mine now. The first of the 3 relics I require is in my hands. Soon, Prince Ethelia will be restored. I hope you are there to witness her glory.
A relic of Boethia? One moment, Proxy. Torvasad departed and took Boethia's blade with him. If only we arrived sooner. Yet perhaps we were not meant to stop him here. We must determine what awaits us at the final site. Twice now the threads of fate have led us to a Daedric prince's shrine. I imagine we will find a 3rd such shrine there. Good. Allow me to create another portal. Daedric energy linked here. Tangled with threads of unraveling fate.
I will watch over you.
What?
Let the threads of fate restore your strength.
上个厕所。
Why would fate lead us to an abandoned shrine? There must be something here. Fascinating. That ancient book stirred up a memory. Use the Echinir to examine.
The Tribunal's ordinators hold our brethren. We need the scale of secrets to free them.
But the scale is lost. We must beseech the Lady of Whispers for help.
Then let us adjourn to the secret sanctuary. The circle we stand upon is the door. We need but a single drop of blood to open it.
Ah, I see. This ritual circle is
Nothing. Fate seems to be fighting back. I wonder how much of that is because of you.
Torvasad, talk to Fate's Chosen. Tell us what this is all about.
Fate's Chosen? How presumptuous a title Hermaeus Mora has bestowed upon you. The Prince of Fate is using you, mortal. Long ago, he and his allies inflicted a terrible wrong on my prince. How can a mere mortal understand the convolutions of oblivion? Prince Ethelia, the Prince of Paths, mistress of the untraveled road, fate changer, the dark reflection. Hermaeus Mora convinced other Daedric princes to conspire against Ethelia. He played upon their fears of the unknown. None of them understood the gift of choosing what is to be revenge. No, that is for my prince to mete out. I am a scion of Ethelia, and my ancient purpose is to restore my father's skein of secrets. Don't bother looking. It isn't here. It seems Mephala alien worshippers locked it away in some vault beneath Westweald long ago. No matter. The skein. And you believe, Mora? Stand aside, mortal. I will not be swayed from my purpose.
A skein of secrets used to defeat Ethelia long ago. I cannot help but wonder what became of it. As I thought, this is about ancient relics. Torvasad believes they can lead him to Ethelia, the Forgotten Prince. But I do not yet see how he hopes to make use of them. A good question. I find it interesting that these princes are known as the Good Daedra in Dunmer tradition. Long ago, they often allied with each other to guide and protect the people of Morrowind. I doubt that is a coincidence. I am not sure.
Laramil, you returned. But I know that look. What's wrong?
Torvasad once more moves against Apocrypha. He seeks to restore the Forgotten Prince. I'll let our friend explain.
I finally resolved to see the world beyond Necrom. With some assistance from Laramil, of course. Then Hermaeus Mora called her away again. I'm glad to see you're still helping her, friend. Did I hear correctly? What I know about Daedric princes and relics... Go on ahead.
Material full of potential. For something to attack, or something to protect.
收到。这里好像我没有找到上去的办法。怎么上去？哦，这里是这吗？也不像啊。
It's sealed. I suppose we could knock.
We have no time for this. I shall open a portal.
No need for that. The Golden Eye foretold your coming.
Yeah, I always
The abbot.
forget what that rune means.
Forgive our intrusion and listen to what our friend has to say.
Greetings, champion. The Golden Eye, Hermaeus Mora himself, spoke to me in a dream. Only this once. Which is why I thought it best to listen. So long as you promise. I know of a few blades sacred to Boethia, but I am the Holomeang Library, of course. Ah, I just sent your friends to the library. It's down the stairs to your right.
Look, the Ecolair has something to show us. Fate has led us here again.
Secrecy is everything. Yet, we must leave something behind in the event that we fail.
Even if we succeed, the Midwat again may arise some long tomorrow from now.
修者，祭司，
Mora will not allow that to happen.
世纪，
But I agree. We should leave instructions here for those who come after.
That book. It is the very one those three ancient priests were handling in the memory. Examine it, Proxy. Those devout priests offered themselves so their princes could meet in secret. We must find... Torvasad said the relics would help. The course of fate is... We are in a monastery.
Well met, Sarah. We I have never...
You must be the guest. You're a few centuries too late for
Wow,
that,
let's
my
see by
friend. There was once a great shrine by that name near Sadrith Mora. Not a trace. Some legends say Hermaeus Mora angered Molag Bal and Vivek by spying on their secret liaison. As punishment, Mora's shrine was removed. While I doubt it's a literal account of events.
Curious. I sense a powerful arcane aura surrounding you. Fascinating. A relic crafted by the Golden Eye himself. Worship implies the subject of one's devotion desires adulation. Hermaeus Mora is beyond such vanities. I give him my respect, not my prayers. If one wishes to uncover... the fabled shrine of Anud Nabia. Some say...
I overheard your conversation, Proxy. Anud Nabia is just to the north of here. Gadain and I will meet you.
这得直接跑过去。
Just in time. Use the Echamere and see if some lingering memory can lead us to the shrine.
To swallow this ancient city. Hermona's temple now lies beneath the waves.
Then that is where we must go. Methala, Lady of Whispers, take this mortal shell.
I am ready.
Boethia, I call upon you. Dark warrior, let me bear you to the conclave of princes.
Allow their princes to possess them and waded into the water. Huh. I know where to find the shrine. Obviously, Anudnabia's lost shrine sunk into the sea. A submerged shrine calls for a powerful spell. I shall weave an
Look at us, strolling along the seabed like it was a street in Necron.
不会还要打架吧？
and move straight ahead, both of you. And watch out for any large predatory sea life.
Up ahead, I think I see the shrine.
We emerge victorious. Let us fight!
blade led me to this portal. The path to the Mythos. Apocrypha's heart. Only those bearing the essence of Azura, Boethia, or Mephala can access this portal. The gate recognizes Boethia's blade. Now I can return to the Mythos and find my prince at last.
A permanent portal to the Mythos. I did not know such a thing existed.
Chosen of fate, hold. We must speak. Tovazar proves surprisingly resourceful. I created Tovazar, has breached the Mythos, the heart of my realm. Twice I created this gate, and I command it still. Behold, this portal. You are the chosen of fate. This task is appointed to you.
The Mythos of Apocrypha. Heart of the Maze Mora's domain.
I remember an answer to
Torvasard is somewhere ahead of us. Let the breath of faith restore your strength. Let faith renew your vigor.
最清楚。
It's over?
Feel the current of faith flow through you.
Stand close and let me shield you.
My apologies, mortal. They see anyone marked by Mora as a foe, and I have no time to tolerate any different.
Let the breath of faith restore your strength.
又无敌。
The last glyphic.
The last glyphic and the flames. I must know what happened to Prince Ethelia.
Defeated Prince Ethelia. Now we must all forget our victory.
Forget? Why should I forget how I took this mortal shell and trapped Ethelia with my skein?
Azura and I did our part of these vessels of flesh. And the land, and the Polisher.
Listen, my fellow princes. The Lord of Fate is right. Imprison Ethelia in your mythos, Mora. Then erase all memory of her existence.
Imprisoned by cowards. Abandoned by betrayers. But I remember. And I know how to free my prince. Sealed away, alone for millennia. I will free my prince and restore her glory.
什么飞了过去？
By a question I could not even frame. This is my answer. I did
早就跑了是吧？
my prince.
已经破掉了。已经破掉，早就跑了。
I do not understand. Where is Prince Ethelia? No, this is no trick. Do you see? Prince Ethelia has escaped. She freed herself. Prince Ethelia is the mistress of the untraveled road. She could be anyone. I still have a task to do.
A fate forged the moment Torvasad opened the first glyphic and began to remember.
早就跑掉了。
Return to the Mythos Vault, mortal. We must speak. I am called the Master of the Tides of Fate. I perceive everything. I did not lie, chosen of fate. Nor was I mistaken. This spire was never Ethelia's prison. Being forgotten was a question we all must ponder. Ethelia and her Ilkar, unseen. I cannot perceive their actions, nor can I share.
Prince Ethelia has escaped her prison, yet reality persists. And Torvasad understood events no better than we do. So I heard. And he did not send us to pursue Torvasad. It appears that the next step we take must be ours. That fact has not escaped me, Proxy. Torvasad spoke of restoring his lost realm. Miramore, he called it.
Spin and weave with Mafala's swiftness.
I am relieved to observe the perpetuation of the macrocosm. For now, yes. Principally, first I must return Gadain to Necrom. He must watch over Morrowind in case I am wrong about Torvasad's next, of course, prosper.
那剩下就是西维德尔之歌，混沌之路。
Such potential from the veins of Nirni.
这一个点，或者我先出猪肉岛。看一下这个猪岛，它地图会不会开掉？11个人，穿越番之前。 就直接走过去，它地图没有刷新，或者说它有，剩下不知道怎么接。有了。
Tired of walking? Very well. A fine old Tamid. A fight, is it?
Over here, Cop. This is the day we've been working toward, my friend. We know the light of Meridia can disrupt the necrotic energy. The worm cult can reinforce the wall. Mid-Conjurer Murmel supervises the deployment of the Meridian lens at the old stone plinth in the center of camp. See what you can do. Ah, of course. You were in the Hollow City. I do not need to tell you. Gabrielle suspected that some terrible power tainted a light of Meridia, twisted its purpose so that it could restore life only at the cost of a will. My guess is that Meridia herself restored the wall's power source, and that's why I asked for your aid.
这是主线接到了，工程营地，地图没更新啊。这之后再来看嘛，我先不把这后面再说。我说你在哪？先坐这里。18个，东西还很多，它这一个东西。
Oh, there you are. I have been expecting
这5个任务，今天就先到这吧。主要身体确实不太舒服，生病了。